Hello everyone. In today's session, we are going to solve problem on stress and strain. Calculation of stress and strain. First of all, read the problem. A 30 mm diameter steel rod, when subjected to an axial tensile force, was subjected to a strain of 0.60 into 10 to the power minus 3. Find the tensile force that caused the above strain. Find the tensile force that caused the above strain. Take Young's modulus E 200 kilonewton per mm square. Now just draw the diagram here. 30 mm diameter steel rod. This rod whose diameter is 30 mm. This I have shown here in vertical manner. This might be also 31. Horizontally this is also 31. And this is subjected to an axial tensile force. I don't know the value of force. Here I mentioned this as P. This is subjected to tensile force Phi, which is applied on the axis of the rod. The force is applied on axis of rod, therefore it is called as axial force. And due to the application of those force P, the development of strain in the rod is 0.6 into 10 to the power minus 3. Strain is given. Find the tensile force that caused the above strain. Take E is equal to 200 kilonewton per mm square. Okay. Now, first of all, what we will do? We will write down the given things. Diameter of the rod is given as 30 mm. And then strain is given. And then value of Young's modulus. Three quantities are given. I'll mention those values here. Okay. Given data. Diameter of rod D is given as 30 mm. Strain developed in the rod. Strain is given E. That is equal to 0.60 into 10 to the power minus 3. It has no unit. And then the value of Young's modulus is given. E. 200 kilonewton per mm square. I can keep this in kilonewton or I can convert this in Newton. It is better to convert in Newton. 200 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per mm square. So these are the three given things. Okay, D, small e and capital E. Three things are given. And what is asked to calculate? Calculate the force P under which this much strain get developed in the rod. Okay, and my interest is to calculate the force P. How can I calculate? P, that is the load to which the rod is subjected. I don't know, calculate. So how can I proceed? Length of the rod is also not given. Correct. Length of the rod is also not given. Okay. Can I use this formula? Delta L is equal to PL by AE. First of all, I will try. Delta L is equal to PL by AE. P is not given. L is not given. A I can calculate. Delta L is not given. Okay. I can't use this formula. I can't use this formula. So how can I proceed?
Young's modulus formula.
Correct. Young's modulus formula. Correct. Very good. I will use the formula of Young's modulus. Yes. E is given. And what is the formula of E? Stress divided by strain. Young's modulus is equal to stress divided by strain. Sigma divided by E. And here both the values are known to me. E is given and small e is given. I can calculate the stress developed in the material of the rod. So from this formula, small e into capital E, that is equal to sigma. And therefore, sigma, I'll put the values. Capital E is 200 into 10 to the power 3. And small e, 0.60 into 10 to the power minus 3. 0.60 into 10 to the power minus 3. Calculate the stress developed in the rod and tell me the value.
120.
Okay. Very good. Correct. 120. And what will be the unit? Force is in Newton. Because remember here, I converted this E in Newton. So Newton per mm square, that will be the unit of the stress. And all the things are in millimeter dimension. Therefore, unit of stress is Newton per millimeter square. Stress I have calculated. Now, I am interested in load P. Now, let us once again use the formula of stress. Okay. What do you mean by stress? Stress is sigma, and that is nothing but load divided by area of cross section of that member. Load divided by area. P by A. Now let us observe this formula. Sigma is equal to P by A. Here in this, I have calculated sigma earlier, which is 120 Newton per mm square. Load, I don't know. Can I calculate area? Yes, I can calculate area because here diameter is given 30 mm. So by using the diameter, I can calculate the area where the force is applied. Correct. Therefore, first of all, calculate the area and then I will calculate the P. Area of the rod, or you can calculate at the initial stage, no problem. Area of the rod A is equal to pi by 4 into d square. Area of circle, circular cross section. A is equal to pi by 4, diameter is 30 square. Tell me the value.
706.85.
706.858. Take up to, after decimal, take up to 3 digit. So it is better, then you will get the correct answer. Millimeter square. Area is in millimeter square. Okay. And now here sigma is equal to P by A. Therefore, P load is equal to sigma into A. Correct. P is equal to sigma into A. Sigma is 120 and area is 706.858. So the value of P.
84.82. 10 raised to 3.
Very good. 84.82 10 to the power 3. 84.82 10 to the power 3. Whether it is Newton, kilonewton, what is the load? Unit of load?
Newton.
Kilonewton, madam.
Newton per mm square.